Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is my second part of the playthrough of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for my Assassin's Creedology set. Now, if you're wondering what this is, basically what I do is I play through the Assassin's Creed games and we just have a little fun with it, which is pretty cool. So, what we're going to do now is pick up where we left off. In the beginning of the first part, we actually got to the end of Assassin's Creed 2. Then we got into everything that happened, the fall of Monterione, and now we got to get Rebecca and Sean into the tomb in a modern day Monterione. So here we go.
You guys did it!
About bloody time. What's that?
Looks like something Ezio left behind. There are numbers underneath it. 1419, 1420, and 1421.
Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
No, it's all right. I'm fine.
Whoa, they really built this place to last. No signs of structural damage, no cell signal either. Should be safe to set up. Let's get the Animus down there.
Okay, everything's good here. Sean, hide the van in town, and make sure you aren't followed.
What? What is that smell?
It's my clothes.
They smell like you swam through a sewer.
It was Lucy's idea.
Wait a second, guys. We need power down here. There's a line running nearby I can hook into, but the wattage is weak.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Anything else you two would like? You know, some caviar perhaps? Maybe you'd like me to knit you a lovely hat? No? Fine, follow me.
Sean is such a dork. What a pain. I really wonder if when the assassins rebuilt this, if they found Altair's armor. It would be kind of cool if they found
Right,
it and
look around Monteriggioni
Desmond could
for
wear it.
circuit boxes. Rebecca's little doodahs, they'll reroute small amounts of electricity to the power line underneath the villa. Don't ask me how they work. If I understood that, I wouldn't be the fella hiding the van.
Now, from what I remember, these three are just a real pain to find. You have to actually run around the town with your eagle vision on, find something glowing that's not a light, and activate the switch. And it's just really cool that they did it with like a modern day flair. How you could like run through this town and it's like excessively modern. Look at this lamppost. What would Mario and Ezio think if they could see this now? It's a funny looking horse. Why does everyone in this neighborhood drive the same car?
I'm back.
Just in time. The sun's rising.
Yes, it's booted. We're good to go.
Did you miss me? No? Anyone? Hello? Am I speaking out loud? Hello? Workaholics.
Let's get started.
Do you have any clue about those numbers under the drawing?
1419, 1420, 1421. Maybe something to do with the 100 Years' War. Or wait, in 1419, Pope Martin V arrived in Florence, right? He left for Rome in 1420, and that was the same year Brunelleschi began building the Duomo. And in 1421... Yeah, I'll have to do some more research, I think.
Why is he running so heavy-footed?
As you may have noticed in the van, I've made some improvements to the Animus, and I've also patched in a new VR training program. Here you can show off all those flashy moves you picked up from your ancestors. Let me open one of the missions. You can access more VR missions through the Animus desktop. As you complete training sessions, I'll add additional challenges. To stop your subconscious from rejecting Ezio's later memories, you're gonna have to live them in the order his genome recorded them. Highlight sequence 2 for me, Desmond. Good, now select it and you're gonna see the memories inside. Once you've unlocked a memory, by accessing this menu, you can relive it as many times as you want.
But what if there are memories I just want to forget?
Desmond, this is very important. If you need to take a break, log out of the Animus. You can leave the machine whenever you like.
I'm all set to go. Don't worry.
One last thing. As you raise your synchronization by executing events the way Ezio lived them, you might even discover some repressed memories. Okay, let's get started. Select the first memory.
Desmond, I've been looking at those gibberish 5-digit codes from the end of Subject 16's files, and I seem to have discovered a remarkable coincidence. The codes correspond perfectly with coordinates inside the Animus. I've tagged the landmarks, pinpointed by the coordinates with eye icons in the database. Now, odds are you won't find anything there, but, well, who knows?
Calmatevi. The pain will end soon.
Where have you brought me?
Nowhere, Messere. A man left you here.
Did he say anything?
Only this. You are to meet Messer Machiavelli in front of the Mausoleo di Augusto. Let me help you get dressed.
The same man who brought me here gave me these clothes?
Si, Messere.
Roma.
Yes, or what is left of it since the Borgia came to power.
And the Mausoleo?
Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here.
How about from the top of that church?
Yes, but the stairs up are closed.
That should not be a problem. Vi ringrazio di tutto quello che avete fatto per me, buona donna. Addio.
This is one of the cooler looking outfits that Ezio wore. Now he's hurt, so we can't really go and run and jump and climb and stuff. This was also the first game in the series that actually showed off the or gave you the ability to purchase landmarks and stuff in order to gain income, which I thought was a pretty good mechanic. I thought it was a lot cooler than what happened in Assassin's Creed 2.
Salute. I require medicine.
Let me look. Someone your age cannot recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective against such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the city. Do you need anything else?
Come, friends! I've fresh caught leeches today.
Okay, now he'll be able to run and jump and stuff.
Someone my age. Imbecile. Back.
Man, Ezio, you just sound like an old man, bro.
Gone out that a peasant is resisting arrest. We will show him how things operate under the Borgia.
Machiavelli can wait.
Oh, that's a rough start. Alright, let's let them just leave, and then we'll follow. This was also the game in the series that had like the horses be like really involved in the action. You could ride the horses through the town and everywhere else, whereas in previous entries you could only ride the horses outside of the town. Once you got close to the town, you had to leave them behind.
Sua Santità has ordered the remaining followers of Girolamo Savonarola submit to inquisition or be put to the sword.
They're still talking about Savonarola, or whatever his name was, from the DLC from Assassin's Creed 2. The mad monk who corrupted the entire town. Now, the missions that actually aggravate me are these tailing missions, the missions where we like escort, and especially the mission, I think it's in this game, where we have to actually figure out the way to where we're going with like this case of money. That one was real aggravating. Yeah, fight scenes now that you are able to counter, real cool. Just gotta get used to doing it again.
She was beautiful.
She was. Until that porco defiled her. I wish he'd just killed her. I wish he'd just killed La Mia Amata. People who saw her grow up cheered when he spat on her. Smiles on their faces when her neck...
I understand.
How can you? My Livia was innocent.
I have lost family to the rope, to treachery.
Il Carnefice watches from his home on the hill above. He threatens to hang me if I cut her rope.
When you are ready, take her down. I will deal with Il Carnefice.
Now, this is actually pretty wild. I'm playing this, obviously, through the Assassin's Creed Ezio collection. So, in that collection, we don't have the multiplayer, which I'm kind of upset about. They really should have put the multiplayer in the game. That would have been, like, really cool to be playing on the next-gen consoles, PS4 or Xbox One, you know, with that stuff. That would have been cool. But in this case, the person that I'm hunting is actually one of the Templars that you play as in the multiplayer game.
Not my best, but it's hard to make art with poor materials.
Requiescat in pace.
Now, I wonder if this is actually the Templars, the Abstergo agents, actually in the Animus trying to disrupt all of the assassins, all of their stuff. I wonder if that's what's going on, or, you know, I mean, that's what it was when you were playing the multiplayer game. You were training in order to, like, get into the Animus and fight, you know, Desmond. So I wonder if, in this instance, that you were reliving the memories of somebody who was hunting Ezio down. I think that would have been a cool little spin.
Hey, Desmond. I don't know if you're looking for something from 16, but last time scanning in Eagle Vision seemed to help.
That was one of the glyphs that we had there. And like I said, I'm not going to do them in this series just so that it can go quicker. But I will have a separate video with all of those done. And showing you like how to do the, how to solve all of the puzzles. So that way you could do it on your own if you're playing this game. It's just, as far as time constraints go, that's going to be a pain.
I am a man of many talents.
Ezio, what a surprise to see you here. I thought you had sent for me. Never. News of the Villa attack has spread across the city. We were certain that you were dead. Not yet. I am still very much alive. The Borgia must not discover that you escaped them. Follow me. Take care not to draw any undue attention. When do I ever? You would be wise to purchase missing equipment. You will not live long in Roma without supplies. I have my blade. And the guards have their guns, courtesy of the Borgia. Fortunately, I can help you. Grazie. While you are in my debt, perhaps you will listen to reason. As soon as I hear some, I will let you know.
My talent is fair, your purse is... Ciao, signore. E mention me to your amici.
Ben, now you can survive the journey back to Firenze. Perhaps, but I'm not going to Firenze. Oh. There will be no peace until we rise up against the entire Borgia family and the Templars who serve them. I do not recall such brave talk at Monteregione. How could I have known that they would find me so quickly? That they would kill Mario? Rodrigo surrounds himself with snakes and murderers. Even his daughter Lucrezia has been sharpened into one of his most artful weapons. But she pales in comparison to the man behind the Villa attack. He is ambitious, ruthless, and cruel beyond imagining. The laws of men mean nothing to him. He murdered his own brother to take power. He knows neither danger nor fatigue. Those who do not fall by his sword clamor to join his ranks. The powerful Orsini and Colonna families have been brought to kneel at his feet. But the King of France stands at his side. Give me his name. Cesare, head of the papal armies. What does he intend to do with his power? What drives the man? That I still do not know. But Ezio, Cesare has set his sights on all of Italia. and at this rate, he will have it.
Is that admiration I hear in your voice?
He knows how to exercise his will. A rare virtue in the world today.
Should we not travel by horse? Roma is quite large.
As Cesare's conquests in Romagna continue to succeed, and the Borgia grow in power, they have taken desirable areas of the city for themselves. We cannot use the stables here.
Oh, the will of the Borgia is law now?
What are you implying, Ezio?
Do not play dumb with me, Machiavelli.
Do you have some kind of plan?
I am improvising.
These tower attacks, though, they remind me a lot of Far Cry. So they kind of like borrow and switch between everything here and there. I'm also not doing the constraints that they had for like missions and stuff like that, things that they wanted done. There were a lot of like different things to get like 100% synchronization, and I'm just not doing it. There were like several really cool things that you could do in order to get full synchronization. I already did them all. Well, I think that was full synchronization right there anyway.
Just because you kill a few guards does not mean the people will grant access to the stables.
You are right. We need to send a signal. Wait here.
I won't do all these towers in the videos either, because that's just gonna take like forever to do it all. Or make a bunch of purchases of like the towns and stuff.
It seems the stable is now available for purchase.
After you.
Even though just so that you could get this thing started, you have to kind of do it in the beginning.
excel at opening wounds, Ezio. But can you also close them?
I intend to heal the sickness, not treat its symptoms.
Stop sparring with me.
Fine. Let us talk openly then. Rodrigo Borgia's death would not have solved anything.
I am inclined to disagree.
Look at this city, the center of Borgia and Templar rule. Killing one man will not change things. We need to take away the source of their power.
Are you suggesting we appeal to the people?
Maybe.
Relying on the people is like building on the center.
You are wrong. Our belief in humanity rests at the heart of the Assassin Brotherhood.
He must be from your inner circle. Go, get back what you have stolen. I will wait at the Campidoglio. I am meeting a contact there.
Give me back my money! Come back here!
Get out of here before I regret sparing your life.
How awesome would it have been to have like a game where like you traverse all of Italy? You actually go through all parts of the Assassin's Creed game. Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. That would have been cool.
Did you liberate your money from our friend?
I did.
A small victory.
They add up, and in time with work we'll have a few dozen more.
And in time, Cesare's gaze will return to us, and we'll be broken again. Now, where is my contact, Vinicio? He should have already intercepted the letter. Follow me. Look at these facades masquerading as government. The Pope is very clever to keep this place in business. It fools your friend, the people, quite easily.
When did you become so cynical?
I merely describe the reality of Roma today. But all may not be lost. The good news is that we have allies in the city. How much longer this will last, however, I cannot say.
He was attempting to steal official Vatican mail.
Perdonatemi, signore. You must be mistaken. Who are you working for, ladro? I am working for no one.
Then no one will care what we do to you.
Grazie.
Where is it?
The courier still has the letter.
Ezio, stop him! Find me at the Terme.
Why does Machiavelli just have me like continually doing his dirty work?
Scadentio.
I've had it! Leave me alone! I swear! I've nothing to do with anything!
Hey, hey!
Nope, this ain't Origins.
Andiamo!
Where did these murderers come from? They must have come from in here.
These were very interesting places too. All these underground ruins that had like all these like different letters and things like that. They're different keys. It was actually a cool concept. And the music in this game, like, it's just absolutely killer. I really like the music. I like the chanting music that they have. Good stuff. Water was far too heavy. Blown away that it just lights up as soon as you get here. That had to hurt.
I can get back up here.
The goal is to get up top. Don't have a lot of options for climbing. Wait, think I found it. Knew I had to go up the center of here, it just went the wrong way.
Could help if I fall. Perfect. Route up if I fall.
So these are just like the assassin tombs, but instead of visiting assassin tombs, you're going to visit these weird little sarcophagus where you're going to get a special key. You got to collect 6 keys, I think, and then you'll be able to open this secret chamber, which will contain the armor of Mars. And it's just like a really weird looking armor. It's supposed to be the armor that Brutus wore. Brutus, who is famous for the assassination of Caesar. And these wolf guys are the they're I think the tribe of Romulus or something. They're some kind of worshippers of Romulus.
The followers of Romulus. This band of false pagans has been terrorizing the city for months and driving the people into the arms of the church.
Quite convenient.
Exactly. I believe the Borgia are supporting them, but proof remains scarce. That is why the letter is so important.
Here it is. I hope you can break a cipher.
Cazzo! Another encryption. This one was supposed to be legible. They are transmitting them using a code sheet. Without it, we have nothing.
Sometimes logic is not the only way to win a war. Andiamo. You said we had allies in the city. Bring me to them.
Follow me.
Why do they keep trying to squeeze the pace?
We recently began traveling through the tunnels to avoid the guards. But many of the entrances in the city are broken. By using them, we can get to our destination rapidly without encountering resistance.
Ben trovato, Niccolo. Ah, Ser Ezio. A pleasure. Fabio Orsini, at your service. I've heard a great deal about you from my cousin, Bartolomeo d'Alviano.
A fine warrior.
Fabio has lent us an unused storeroom on Isola Tiberina.
I know you were used to better accommodations in Toscana.
It is perfect.
Bene. Then I am off to begin preparations for Romagna. Today, Cesare commands my men, but soon, I hope we will be free.
Now I propose we begin planning our assault on the Borgia.
Oh, you think we are ready for such an attack?
Si.
Do you know, for instance, where the Borgia troops took Caterina Sforza?
What?
Are you also unaware that the Borgia have captured the Apple of Eden?
How could we have lost the apple?
So, you do not know what goes on with our enemies. Do we at least have an underground here to work with?
Hardly. Our mercenaries are ensnared in a losing battle with Cesare's French allies. We have girls working for us in a brothel, frequented by cardinals and other important Romans. But the madam there is lazy, and would rather attend parties than further our cause.
What about the city's thieves? Do they have a guild?
Si, but they refuse to talk to us. I don't know why. What are you going to do?
Make some friends.
So basically, Ezio is gathering the troops. In his absence, for some reason, everything just went to hell. So it's up to him to fix it all now. It's funny seeing the flags back, being that those were like in Assassin's Creed 1.